have the women, when they go get their money, they always want their independence.
Yeah, once again, double R's back on.
All of them want their independence, so they take their time. You know what I mean? Get a job, hustle, get their own money, crying about what they got, this and that. That's where lonely come from.
Mm-hmm.
So then now your head's so high in the clouds where you can't find a man.
Mm-hmm.
You really can't find a man because if you younger, half these dudes is not used to a strong woman.
Yeah.
And if you older, you gonna scare off most of them because trying to buy the material stuff on your own, getting your own. Every time a man talk to you, you looking for a certain kind of man, which is not out here.
Yeah.
So you never gonna achieve nothing in life as far as a relationship or someone who's gonna be there for you. You might be there for a minute, but you know, as soon as you get mad, I got my own shit, this is my house, my car, he gonna leave.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's the whole thing of a relationship, building stuff together. Because then you learn, you know, values and how to treat them and, you know, what to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of just pushing his buttons on, this is what I got for myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's good to say you got your own, but, you know, without nobody there to share it with, without a family, you know what I mean? It's easy to have a baby and say, okay, I'll take care of you. You're going to turn that baby bitter just like you as you get older because you done bought everything. Now you don't need nobody. Now you that little woman sitting on the porch with the cats talking about, get out my yard. Real talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of black brothers that's out here. You know, if you thinking you wearing the pants, then you need to just pull up and holler at the one that you want to holler at. Then stop working on his downfalls and try to build them up and then get what you want out of it.
Yeah.
Instead of always knocking them down. That's the problem. All the black women, niggas ain't shit, this and that. What are you talking about? There's a bunch of them that's good. There's a bunch of men that's doing their best that they can do, you know what I mean? With more hands and more help and less negative, less talking, they'll get further in life and y'all get further in life together. But let something happen to you or something coming up to you, all that material stuff you got is not going to be able to save you. But that weak man that you keep talking about, he's going to be there. That's all I got to say about it. Start raising your man up instead of tearing him down, you know?
Yeah. And really see the true work that one's, you know, trying to put in work to come up. I mean, the shit don't happen overnight, you know? People so gone off of this instant gratification, like, oh, no, he's supposed to be on, like, right now. He's supposed to be on like, you know, his boy is. No, half of these motherfuckers is half fucking lying about how the fuck they living and shit. So, I mean, you got to put the work in. If whatever you want to work, you got to put effort into it and towards it. I mean, you can't mix these niggas that ain't doing shit and halfway feminine types with saying, oh, all men is like this. No, that's those certain types that you running up against.
But they treat them like that, though. You know, a real man ain't going to say, hey, mom. They ain't going to come at you like that. I don't need a mother. I need a woman. I need somebody going to have my back, you know what I mean, as well as I got hers. But also, you know what I mean, most of these women that I got my own, you turn them into like your kids because you taking care of them. And the first thing you say is you so childish, but you'll go out and buy them a video game. Buy them a motherfucking Power Wheel. Buy them some of this. You know what I mean? Like he your kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Treat him like a man and see, don't you get a man back. But if you want a kid, treat him like a kid and keep buying his clothes and whatnot instead of saying, you know what I mean? I could go buy his clothes. Otherwise, I could just say, here, babe, just go do what you gonna do. You know what I mean? Give him a chance to grow up instead of you always taking care of him or trying to show him what to do. Stop talking about him and start trying to show him the type of man that you want. You might get it back.
Or link up with, you know, if you got some strong male figures in your life that, you know, you see and he ain't having any of his, you know, introduce them to them. Like, hey, you know, he's trying to get on, you know, help him, you know, out of trying to, you know, come up or something like that, you know. You know, if he ain't showing and prove in that kind of way. But it's always about showing and prove. It ain't about just, you know.
Yeah, it's a diamond in the rough, man. There's always the one, you know. Don't everybody learn as fast, you know what I mean? Women mature faster than men. You know, it's just a proven fact, man. I'm not going, you know what I mean? And And if you such a woman as you say you are, and you're supposed to be the queen, you're supposed to take your king and teach him, show him what you trying to do, so he can get on the same page as you. But if you met him in a club and then y'all just party and kick it together, you know you ain't really got a bond anyway for you to say this is a relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do y'all have in common? You ain't asked them questions. You know what I mean? What's up? What you trying to do with your life? This is what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? Can we sit down and talk about this and try to build something together? You know what I mean? Don't think it's just gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because if y'all came together partying and kicking it, and then you move on and you trying to build something, and he's still like, well, you know, this is just my girl. That's it. You know what I mean? Shit. And you want a full relationship. This my man, my husband. You know what I mean? I'm trying to marry him. This is my fiance, and he using girlfriend for you. It's time for you to go. Point blank. I'm sorry to say, just leave. There's nothing there. You know, you treat him like a kid, so he just play you like what it was. It is what it is. No, it ain't what it is. You know what I mean? If you teach him like a man, and this what you want him to do, you need to set him down and show him how to be a man. You ain't gotta teach him how to be a man. Just show him. This is how a man's supposed to be treated. This is how a man's supposed to dress. You know what I mean? Let me show you a different way in life, so then he can become that man that you want. You know what I mean? You can't change him, but as you show him new stuff, his mind will develop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but another thing I think you could probably stress is, you know, people need to really be honest with themselves and how they're carrying themselves, you know, and why they're attracting certain types, you know.
Yeah, but they first off, the fake nails, fake hair, the fake little titty pads and butt pads, and then the first thing you tell a man is, I want a real man. You fake all the way around. Them ain't your nails, your eyelashes, or nothing. I understand you can go get them done. Don't glamourify yourself and then say, I want a real man. You know what I mean? If you going out and you dress like that, you're going to get that certain kind of man. But if you hold your head high, do what you do, and you comfortable the way you is, you going to get the man that you want. You know, they go out, man, looking for that dude, the loudmouth, the one, you know what I mean? They thinking he going to change. The next day you wake up, he the worst mug in the world. You know?
Sure.
Go in the areas that you play in, and then you get who you want.
Yep.
Stop trying to go to the, you know what I mean? Everybody, I'm going to go to the club, and I'm finna go here. I'm going to go, you know what I mean? That night ain't what it is. That's why it's night. Because when you go to meet them, it's at night. It ain't in the daytime. You ain't see this person in the daytime. So that's why when you wake up or this person come over or call you, you see them for real, you be like, what the hell was I thinking?
Yeah. Because the nighttime habits is different than the daytime habits.
Yeah. And then you drinking and smoking. So now your eyes is messed up and your head is spent off, and the only thing you thinking about is trying to tap something or hit something. You know what I mean? And that's the only thing they thinking about. So they gonna tell you anything.
Yeah.
I'm the real man you looking for. Then tomorrow you be like, well, stay here, and you know, I'm gonna go to work. You know what I mean? Just lock up, or you could be here. I'll be back at such and such. And when you come back, he playing video games. Yeah, because you never sat down and talked to him. You know, took a real date. You know, that's what they used to have back in the days. Real dates.
Yeah, so you could gain a real assessment of the type of person you fucking with.
Instead of just a booty date and then say, that's my man.
Too cool to come 24/7.